So let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So I think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. So let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to move the mind inward, letting go of thoughts of the past, plans for the future, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, just constraining your awareness to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Giving yourself the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind. And then, without judgment or frustration, to lift your awareness up from those distractions and to place it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, will generate a broad and altruistic motivation for our time. So take a moment to cultivate the view of oneself as being the recipient of endless waves of kindness that are flowing to you from every other sentient being, thinking of all of the ways in which you have benefited and are benefiting and will benefit from the energy, the effort, the work of every other sentient being. And how many countless sentient beings are involved in the process of providing you with clean water, nutritious food, those responsible for your ability to live in relative peace and safety, those for providing your living through economic opportunities, those who are contributing to the peace and stability of the world. Thinking even of your own good qualities, your own knowledge, your own skills, your own abilities, and your own virtues, and how they're completely dependent upon others. Trying to give rise to a deep sense of gratitude and allow the wish to repay that kindness to arise in the mind. Thinking that now I myself have all necessary inner and outer conditions all come together to create the perfect conditions for my own spiritual growth. That I should use that opportunity to develop my mind, develop my own potential, so that I can become of greater and greater benefit to others by abandoning harm, embracing virtue, cultivating my wisdom, my compassion, my loving kindness, my generosity, my patience, my ethical restraint. So I think engaging in that process is the purpose of our time. And then with that motivation, I begin to contemplate changing our relationship to the things that we find difficult, challenging. So begin to think in your own life of some of the primary obstacles that you are facing, difficulties in relationships, disharmony, problems with health, feelings of loneliness, isolation. When you're bringing these to mind, notice how the mind naturally labels them as a problem, an adverse circumstance to be separated from. Notice the tension in the mind. And then begin to think that necessarily, as an ordinary sentient being, someone who is still subject to karma and affliction, necessarily I meet with obstacles and difficulties. Such challenges are the nature of ordinary existence. Try to see this challenge as the perfect reminder that there's no value in remaining indefinitely within cyclic existence. That the nature of my experience is highs and lows, with nothing being perfectly satisfying. But understanding these challenges can prevent us from thinking that there is real, lasting, perfect, uncontaminated happiness available to us in samsara. We can use this as a wake up call to fuel our practice, with a deep understanding of the shortcomings of cyclic existence, which is helping us develop a weariness with experiencing these ordinary lifetimes again and again without choice. So try to see this difficulty through that lens, seeing if you can fuel your renunciation. And then begin to reflect on the fact that you yourself are not the only one experiencing problems of this sort, and there are countless living beings experiencing very similar problems right now, many of them in more intense ways. So pause and reflect deeply on the universality of these sufferings. And then think, since I am experiencing this difficulty, may I experience it on behalf of all other sentient beings. By my experiencing it, may they be free of their suffering. Begin to think that if by experiencing these challenges, I myself can be fueled in my spiritual development, and if I can grow my loving kindness, my compassion, and where in the challenging situation is the problem? Why is the mind labeling it as a problem? And generated determination, a resolve in the mind to avoid being trapped in the process of believing in the appearance of obstacles as problems, and to think of these obstacles as the root of happiness in disguise. Be determined to practice transforming the appearance of problems into happiness. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. We'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in your mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. thinking strongly. When this positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's own life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.